every season in the last year or so, we've ended up getting some free blueprints in terms of varying quantity and across various different platforms, whether it be console exclusive or different promotional locations. We've at least gotten a few. That number, again, does vary, but this time with Season 1 and Vanguard and Warzone, it's no different. We have a few blueprints that are free, 6 total, with potentially even more on the way. Today, I want to break down those so that you can end up redeeming those for yourself, taking advantage of, well, free stuff, because who doesn't love free stuff? So as we go along, let me know your thoughts down below. Do you like any of these blueprints in general? Do you hope we get more in free holiday bundles here? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on the video, and of course, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Vanguard, all things Warzone. With nearly 70% of viewers not subscribed, if you'd like to stay up to date with absolutely everything while helping us out on that road to 500,000 subscribers, I'd love to have you in the community. That said, let's talk about these free blueprints and how to get them. So to start out with our free blueprints here, I want to talk about one that was just recently introduced, that being the old-timey Type 11. The name of this I actually didn't catch until I was editing that I was saying it wrong in the update video that we talked about early in the morning. The overall challenge for completing 6 challenges in either Vanguard or Warzone is called the Stocking Stuffer, but the blueprint itself is called the Old-Timey. This, though, for the Type 100 comes along with the Festive Forever event. It's live for about another 17 to 18 days, depending on when you end up seeing this. January 4th, it ends up completing, but to get it, you end up having to complete those 6 challenges across Vanguard or Warzone, and it comes along with the recoil booster, Sakura 261mm barrel, monocular reflector, leather grip, 6.5mm Sakura 90-round drum mag, and incendiary rounds equipped with it, offering up a sort of gold camo, but with a little bit of a holiday and Christmas spin on it. That's something that we've talked about. Don't want to spend too much time on it, but just know that that is a part of the free offering here in terms of the blueprints that we've seen so far in Season 1. The second free blueprint, or blueprints rather, come down to a brand new combat pack, something that is PlayStation exclusive, unfortunately, but for those on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, you can get this for use in either Vanguard or Warzone. This combat pack can be found underneath the Vanguard sort of hub on PlayStation, depending on what platform you're on. It might be showcasing right next to it in the sort of message pop-up window, or you might have to go down to the add-ons below to end up finding it. But when you do, it's the Call of Duty Warzone Combat Pack Ace, again though logged under Vanguard, that comes along with a handful of different things. You end up getting an epic operator skin for Lucas Riggs, you end up getting a legendary shotgun weapon blueprint, a legendary melee blueprint, an epic emblem, watch, sticker, calling card, and a 60-minute double XP token. So a decent sort of starter pack here if you want to call it that, and again for absolutely no charge. We normally see one of these every single season and PlayStation exclusive. In the last couple of years, with a shift to releasing everything all at once and for free, this is something that is one of those last things that is held on to by Sony and PlayStation. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm not too bothered by it. But checking it out a little bit further, that legendary blueprint you end up getting is the Einhorn Revolving Blue Glitz that comes along with the 16 brig muzzle, the 710mm barrel, the 1.35 optic, the Klauser S2 stock, the rec proficiency on hand as a kit, the leather grip, the 12 gauge 5-round cylinder, packed powder, and the pistol grip for the underbarrel. Overall, this is a pretty cool looking blueprint. I'm not a shotgun player by any means. I probably won't get too much use out of this, but if you are somebody that uses it, it's not a half bad blueprint. You also end up getting the Mermaid Scale FS Fighting Knife blueprint here, which could be your first blueprint in terms of knives, and it's got a cool little design on it. Unfortunately, you can't really see it in game the way that your operator holds the knife, plus because there is no weapon inspect animation right now, it doesn't offer up a whole lot in terms of usefulness or uniqueness once you actually check it out in game. I care a little bit less on this one, but a free blueprint no less. One thing to note though is that these probably won't be transferring over if you play on PC. Me, I have PlayStation and PC. A lot of what you see on PlayStation is primarily just B-roll footage, but if I were to go over, redeem these, have them in my armory, and then try and use them on PC when I jump on to actually play, they'll oftentimes just be blank weapon blueprints that don't have any camo or any aesthetic adjustments with it. That's something that's actually persisted since these sort of combat packs were introduced with Modern Warfare back in 2019. So unfortunate, but it is something that keeps it exclusive to Sony and PlayStation. Now, the back half of this actually is something that is a little bit interesting because it's not for Vanguard, it's not Warzone specific, but it's a continuation of the Prime Gaming loot that we can end up getting for Call of Duty Warzone and Black Ops Cold War. We actually have 3 blueprints here from Season 1 or continuing into Season 1 that you can still end up getting for said Black Ops Cold War weaponry. There are currently 2 free bundles active right now on the Prime Gaming website, that being the Gator Dun bundle and the Scar Tissue bundle. The Gator Dun bundle is the newest of these, in which that comes along with the Maneater FFAR and the Scaled Snapper KSP. Now, the FFAR isn't a half bad weapon itself. The build that we end up getting isn't exactly my favorite here in terms of build, but it's not a half bad design designed for a free blueprint. The KSP probably wouldn't touch even if I was going to go back and use Black Ops Cold War weaponry, but that's something that was granted and given for free as well. Now, that bundle also comes along with a couple of other smaller things like stickers and things, but again, not necessarily too big in the grand scheme of things when we're talking free blueprints. That scar tissue bundle, on the other hand, this is actually something that is still continuing on into Season 1, so maybe put an asterisk here on this. To my knowledge, this wasn't actually introduced with this season. I think it started within Season 6, about a couple of weeks after the launch of that, where this was introduced here. But it is something that is still available, so you can still get it for free, zero charge whatsoever, so long as you can end up linking your Prime Gaming accounts and your Call of Duty accounts. But the Blood Money Milano blueprint comes with a sound suppressor, steady aim laser, Hawksmoor optic, tactical stock, and the 45-round drum. This is a cooler looking sort of matte black finish and an off-the-radar type of design, something that looks to fit that Garcia skin that we end up getting, assassin-like. But those are the three here available from Prime Gaming. The one thing that is kind of curious, though, is that if you go to the Warzone and Call of Duty page for Prime Gaming, there's still 9 other things listed for December and available soon as content coming soon for free stuff regarding Cold War and Warzone. So whether or not that shifted then over to be Vanguard and Warzone stuff, and that's sort of just placeholder items, we don't quite know. I mean, it still has the Verdansk 84 stuff, and it's not shifted to Caldera just yet. It's just curious that we have listed 9 other placeholder items here that have yet to be revealed. Maybe we see more of that here upcoming, so keep an eye out for that. The final thing that I will say that isn't quite guaranteed, but is something we've seen every single year, but I haven't seen this stuff data mined, I haven't seen this stuff pulled in terms of the API and cash for the loot within Vanguard and Warzone just yet, is holiday bundles. Right now we're seeing some of these pop up here where we're getting a mix of older holiday bundles that may not have been claimed before from Black Ops Cold War and maybe even all the way back to Modern Warfare, as well as then some newer items as well for Vanguard holiday bundles. Each of the last 2 years that we've seen these holiday bundles introduced in our current shop and format that we have here with that, we've had at least one where we have a blueprint available with that. So while we don't have that confirmed, do keep an eye out, because that looks to be another thing here within Season 1 that adds to that total and tally for what we end up seeing in free blueprints regarding Vanguard, Warzone, maybe Cold War even, and Season 1 overall. But that said, that's the 6 blueprints here that you can grab for free within Season 1 across various different platforms, various different promotions, and potentially with even more on the way. But before we wrap everything up, I want to let you guys know about my friends over at Gamer Advantage, who have an incredible sale going on. It's not quite free like the rest of these blueprints, but it's still a dang good deal. They're running a 10% off site-wide discount on all their glasses, all their frames, and if you apply code ESPRESSO at checkout, it offers another 10%, so 20% off your entire order. One of the best deals of the entire year for them. And if you're like me, you work at your computer, you're gaming a lot, you're glued to your phone, whatever the case, for a prolonged period of time each day, that can start to take a toll on your eye and vision health, with blue light directly affecting things like your sleep and quality and patterns, and you might not even realize it. In the past, I had used $15 pairs from Amazon. I thought they worked just fine, but truth be told, man, when you're investing in something as important as your vision health, as your sleep and quality, just okay, just cutting it, that shouldn't be what you go for. Gamer Advantage is head and shoulders above any other brand on the market claiming to offer similar results, if you ask me. They're the most comfortable, lightweight, and durable frames on the market, and can even be prescription ready, cut specifically for you, and your insurance can help cover that cost. But best of all, to me, there's zero visual distortion, no yellow hue or ugly tint here that you have when you put on those glasses. What you see before you put them on is exactly what you see once you put them on. I've been using their stuff since the start of the year and have not had one second thought that entire time. So if you're interested in investing in your eye health and want the best on the market, I promise you, you'll be happy with these. If you're interested, check out the link in the description below, and again, consider using code ESPRESSO for an additional 10% off, netting you 20% total overall. It's a nice little holiday sale here going on, but check that out if you're interested. But that's where we're gonna wrap the video up. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. Are you guys hoping to see some more free blueprints here out of Season 1? Do you think we'll see some stuff in the holiday bundles? What of these do you enjoy the most? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Warzone, Vanguard, whatever the case, we got you covered here on the channel. So if you're interested, hit the subscribe button. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name is ESPRESSO. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.